Man. Jamaican Horns. The Great Debate. The Great Flex Debate, even.
No flex. Zone.
Jamaican Horns. Yes. Welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers right here on the GMM Network. I am your host, Bogart Scott Free, here with my esteemed colleague, The Goo. What's happening, Goo?
We're here for the great debate. Before we get started, I got a little cocky at the end of the last show, so I just want to. I drank my humble juice.
I'm not booing you because of what you said. I'm booing you because fuck all that. Stay savage, Jamaicans. When they're down, I expect you to kick them.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Well, right out the gate, shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. Thanks. Feel better. Follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408. All right, so you know what? This is what we're gonna do today.
It's great. It up?
We got all the rankings like normal. They will be on the IGs. Follow us at the GMM Network. All the rankings according to the Madman Bogart. You know what I'm saying? I got my man's right here. We're gonna do the great debate. We're not gonna deep dive so much. We're just gonna kind of sound off the top 24 on each position. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna have some real flex talk, because that's something that people's been asking us, is like more flex talk. You know what I mean? Because that the top 24 is kind of self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying, in each position, especially during these times of year with buys and in deeper leagues, 12-team leagues. Sometimes you just got to roll with the best guy, you know what I'm saying, and if they're ranked top 24, word. You know what I mean? But flex talk is where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, because that's when you can start really diving into the matchups and something safe, especially compared to roster construction, like.
That's where we've been struggling. We break down these things every week, but the flex is running back, receiver, and we're gonna mix those guys in, because I think that that's gonna help a lot of our viewers who are now getting in that crunch time of the season. You know what I mean? Back second half of the year, playoff push. It's time to get money.
Hey, check this out.
Shout out Bud Light. Give me money.
Yeah, Bud Light, give me money. Hey, so check this out. Ask me why I'm wearing a Wolverine shirt.
Why you wearing a Wolverine shirt, bro? You healed.
Well,
that's what I'm.
Since you're asking, I'm wearing a Wolverine shirt because in a couple of my leagues, I'm 3-4 after the Chase Edmonds fiasco of me switching them out last minute, and I would have been 4-3 above 500. It's not about dwelling; it's just about rejuvenation. Because Wolverine, first of all, this is nerd talk. Shout out to all my nerds, Jamaican Horns.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mad
Wolverine.
Titan.
All you nerds, you all know, you got rejuvenation properties. And we about to rejuvenate this record. You know what I'm saying? We about to bring this thing on back to 500 and beyond.
So to be Wolverine,
Jamaican Horns,
you have to be somewhat wounded already this year.
All the time.
All right, so I got your list up
and
right
he comes
here.
out berserking.
So
hit on through. Let's go with this running backs first. We'll keep it, because we always start running backs first. I'm mad OCD.
Mad OCD. Let me see. A couple clicks here. So you got your obvious, CMC one. You got Dalvin. Okay, McCaffrey, Cook, Barkley, Connor, Fournette, Gurley, Le'Veon, Latavius, Chris Carson, and Josh Jacobs. That's your first. What is that? 10 guys.
Yeah.
Gurley right there already. I feel like you got him too high. Tell me
too
why
high?
you put him 5. Just off. I don't know why. I'm not seeing.
He's playing the Bengals.
Does that mean they're just? What is that like?
Yeah,
heavy volume for Gurley?
I think he'll just have just whatever little volume or whatever volume he does get. Like, I could see him having 6 yards of carry for real in this. That's how bad they are.
Todd Gurley
5 yards
is
of
almost
carry.
that bad as well too.
That's true.
So I would temper
okay.
expectations. ECR has him at 11. Like I said, you have him at what, 5, 6, 7. Okay,
yeah,
not much bigger, but
yeah.
All right,
he's gonna catch some balls too.
That's the
you know what though
one.
too? Okay, remind me on this one. I think I have Henderson in 30-somethings. I want to move him like somewhere like 29. I think between around where fuck. Well, we'll get there when we get
for
there.
Henderson. Okay, yeah. We'll talk about him.
Yeah, I'm thinking about moving.
You and I both can say go fuck Darrell Henderson.
No. We're gonna keep hyping
fuck
him
Darrell
up.
Henderson. Okay, shout out Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, shout out Chase Edmonds.
Chris Carson, man, they got him at 6. You put him down at like 9. You put Latavius Murray over Chris Carson. Problem.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
Well,
Now
okay.
you did it last week with like Ty and Michael Gallup. You put some random guys up there.
They
in the
weren't
top.
random.
I mean, you were overhyping the matchup.
It's
The
not
talent.
overhyped. They're
it's
not.
a
That was the
talent
analysis.
versus matchup.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, Gallup didn't do
True.
You know, so I mean,
It's true. Well, you can't really do. You know what though? Remember I had Gallup that high going into last week because there was no supposed to be no Cooper.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you know what I mean. But
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
give you
here
that.
no there.
I give you that. I'm nitpicky. You
okay,
know
but
that.
yeah, but Chris Carson. So you want him higher?
Always.
Of course.
Always.
But
Wants
see,
Chris Carson
okay, they're
higher.
going up against Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
They're 7th against the run on the ground. So Chris Carson's gonna have to do it in the passing game because you could just pass all over them, and that's what they're finna do.
Seattle's pretty committed to that run, though. So
Yeah.
they're going to get stubborn.
Maybe
and
they'll
they're
wear him out,
And I
but
don't
then-
think
but
most
then they
teams
also
are
have-
running it as much. Like I told you, like I would be interested to see the amount of
Very
run attempts
true.
that
That
Atlanta is. Like,
Who's that
going
guy? Their
against.
best run stopper?
Grady Jarrett.
Grady Jarrett. That guy's legit.
All right, cool.
Like out of everyone, no one. And you know what they do? You know what they do? They have 5 sacks going in this week on the year.
All right, I'm looking at your
They're,
next
they're
set.
not. They're just
I'm look-
focused on stopping the run.
I see some. I see
Okay.
Ty Johnson, 15. I think you're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Okay, it's the Giants.
He feels like a flex to me
It's
more
the
than an
Giants.
RB2.
It's the Giants.
Okay. Ty
There's
Johnson.
already no carry on Johnson. You know what I'm
ECR
saying?
has him at 27. You put him up there at
Yeah, but
15.
you know what? ECR hasn't been adjusted since the first initial news. Unless you're telling me this is the update from today, because
Well, ECR is always kind of updated, so.
well, you know what? I've beat up ECR several times, and I feel that they're giving Ty Johnson a spanking with their ranking,
They
and
sure
I'm
are.
bringing him up.
Let's see. I'm looking at.
Okay, okay. So everyone underneath him, you would play over him.
You have Philip. So yes, you put
Okay.
Derrick Henry under him.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Okay, Derrick. The Tennessee Titans. They're playing the Bucks. The Bucks are a top 3 run defense, and he doesn't catch the ball like ever.
All
It's
right.
PPR rankings.
You have your reasons. I'm a little skeptical on that one. So, let's see. Who else do we got here? You put Sony at 17. James White, Royce Freeman. You brought into the top 20. He's an RB2 for you. Okay, that's fair. ECR has him at 22. I don't like him this matchup. So it's a regression game.
You
for
know
Big
what? I
Royce.
think they're gonna try to put more emphasis on the run with both him and Lindsey. I think they're like, yo, Flacco needs all the help. Any pass rush is getting through, so they're definitely gonna try to run this ball to diffuse some of that pass rush that's constantly coming at him because that line is a trash.
You move Marlon Mack to 21 in the ranking. It's a little low for me. ECR has him at 13.
Wow, I didn't know they would have him that high. That's
I
crazy.
mean, he's a guaranteed like 20 carries a game.
Yeah.
And it's Denver, so they're not gonna get blown out.
Denver's been pretty good at stopping the run.
They've been all right, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're a team. What I mean by that is that they're not gonna blow
They're
the
a
Colts out.
team.
So the running game is gonna be relevant the whole time. So I like Marlon Mack more than you this week. So that's one guy. You have him as a fringe RB2.
Yeah, but it's also PPR. Like all those guys, Sony, him, and all that. I bunched them all up, and I went against them. I lined them up according to matchup, and because those guys are grouped up because they don't catch the ball as much.
All right,
Like James White is in that mix only because, or he's in the top 30. Where do I have him?
you put him at
Yeah.
20. You put him at
something.
19.
Oh, 19. Oh, that's right. I got him top 20 because same way those fools. Like he's gonna catch way more balls than any of those cats.
ECR has him at 20 , so you're
Oh,
pretty,
really?
You're pretty
Okay.
equal there.
Cool.
You put Chase Bank because he's money up at what 14? I see right here. 14.
Nah, 20 something.
Oh, you dropped him. Yeah, let me see. 22.
Because
What? You're
him
not,
and
you're
him
not
and
buying
David,
it?
No. I think David Johnson plays.
Do you?
Yeah, like okay,
I didn't see DJ on your ranking.
he should be
he's
right
right.
before him.
Oh, you took the easy way out.
Yeah.
Put him right before. So if that's the case, you would. I don't know.
If that's the case,
I would go
I
for-
move
I would
him
go
up.
Chase
But see,
Edmonds.
but it's also against the Saints.
You think DJ's gonna play?
The Saints are really good against the run. They're top 5. They're like number 4.
The Saints are good, and
Yeah.
so he'll have a target on his back.
Yeah. But hey, yo, I mean, though, in the passing game, they got a lot of pass rush. There's gonna be a lot of open lanes for them to get these dump offs.
I appreciate you giving Joe Mixon a spanking with the ring.
Oh, he just gets where he deserves right
ECR
now.
has him at 25.
But see, it's not
You got
his
him down
fault.
there.
It's not me per se.
Mark
giving
Walton,
him,
you put Mark Walton above him.
Mark Walton's he's a starter, and he's gonna catch a ton of balls. Yes,
know
they're
about
not
that.
gonna. You're
That's
not gonna see no Drake or none of that.
Why wouldn't they?
Because Drake, the rumors are real. Like they're trying to move him. They're not trying to have him out there no more. And everything that Mark Walton, the snap counts, everything, it's all favored Mark Walton.
I like Mark Walton. I don't know about him catching balls. He had like 14 carries, no receptions last
Yeah,
week.
but they target him.
Okay. If you say
And
so.
then this is one of the games they didn't target him as much as they were in the past like 3 weeks.
I'm not buying Mark Walton yet. But it is, and it's Pittsburgh. So
And it's Tuesday.
And it's Tuesday. But
Yeah, but still, I like him where I have him. Mark Walton, baby.
all right. So that's
Hey, you know what though? We didn't really talk about him too much. He was on the list of guys to pick up. I say still try to, if he's out there, and I get him because at this time of
who's
year.
that? Mark Walton?
Yeah, because this time of year, when can you get a starting running back like that?
True. Yeah. Anybody
You know
who's
what I mean?
getting 10, 15 touches.
Yeah, for a
week.
team that wants to see what they have with their guys and then move the rest of the pieces in front of everyone.
And we all know Kalen Balaj sucks dick.
Yeah.
So.
And he's been coming in as like a goal line back for real. But yes, because he sucks dick. They're like, just bring him in the dick sucking job.
Yeah, he
Pause.
yeah. We'll move from that. All right, so we're gonna jump over to the top receivers and just let me see what
Oh,
going
yeah.
on here.
A boo and a thing? Whoa,
What are
that's
we doing?
new. No, the boo came out with Jamaican horns. Nuke baby's back on the top of the rankings.
He is back on top. You
Nuke,
Chris Godwin
baby.
back at 2. Cooper Kupp, he's coming kind of slow the last few weeks. You got him at 3rd still.
Yep.
I need you to explain that.
He's playing the Bengals.
He's playing the Bengals, so what? Just everybody's. What kind of line you see him having?
I think he has an 80-yard reception. 80-yard receiving. You know what I'm saying? I think it really gets back. You can really exploit them anywhere. So I think it's just like golf is. I think this is one of those golf games that like where.
All right, got to stop you. Just saw something. You put Julio Jones at 11th.
Yep.
Why?
Because of Matt Schaub, pick 6 Schaub.
But Matt Ryan is not ruled out yet. You know that.
He high ankle sprain.
Is it high?
Yep.
Okay. So you
Come on, I'm a doctor. I play one on TV. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were an MA.
I was right. Now, look at some of these. You know what I'm pretty good at is like there'll be like 4-17-ish crazy calls. I'll get like 6 or 7 of them, but it's like I keep the ratio of crazy calls high because it's like so the hit ratio is like high.
All right.
You
so
feel me?
let's see.
If I have 3 crazy calls, I'm probably not getting any of them. But if I have 17 of them, like Matt Ryan being 13 overall last week, and you're like, no. And I'm like, telling you.
All right, yeah, you.
And he didn't get injured till like the very end of the game, so that can't be used as an excuse. You know what I mean? He was just trash.
He was trash. He hasn't been ruled out, like I said, though. If he plays,
Yeah.
that's a good bump.
But you
for-
know what, too? Because
for a guy like Julio.
it's Wednesday. If you guys are listening to this on YouTube, it's Wednesday. If you guys are watching this on live, shout out to our viewership on the IG Live. Y'all playmakers. We love y'all. But yeah, so, y'all know, like us, that, the first injury reports of the week don't come out till Wednesday.
That is true. So, all right, so Matt Ryan.
But he got a high ankle sprain. Yo, he's not playing.
All right.
They have nothing for him to play for. Why would they, you know what I mean? Let's just go. He was already securing them L's. What better way than secure them for sure L with the homeboy pick 6 Schaub.
You like Tyler Lockett this week? Like his matchup, you bumped him
Yup.
up to what? What is he? You have him.
I got
7th?
watch when we mow over quarterbacks. I like Russell Wilson as the number 1 quarterback this week.
You put Devontae Adams back on the list. You think he's
Yeah,
back?
if he plays.
If he
because
plays.
it's, like I said, it's information, but he should be. He was on track to play this week. So tomorrow will say a lot. If he gets into limited, even if it's just like single drills, you know what I'm saying? Then he like single player drills. He's on pace. He's gonna be on pace to play. We're about 4 weeks removed from the turf toe. That's usually, you know what I'm saying, the longest you need to get that initial, because it's a pain tolerance thing. Also, like the first 4 weeks. I mean, after the first 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks is like healing it up so you don't further damage that shit. You know what I mean? Now it's just gonna be something he's gonna have to deal with. But they're gonna cortisone shot his foot up or whatever the fuck they do, and he's gonna be out there balling in a good matchup.
You put
Actually,
Robbie
you know what's crazy?
Anderson
Oh,
at
the green
19th.
bean.
Why? Why?
Because
What have you seen?
listen, he could burn AJ Boye.
Because
AJ
Sam
Boye-
Darnold's not seeing him. He's seeing ghosts.
I know,
He
but
doesn't see
listen,
Robbie Anderson.
That was the Patriots D. And that was really stupid, dickhead, dickwad ass motherfucking bitch motherfucking Adam Gaze. He just like kept calling these go routes.
Robbie Anderson is 34th in ECR. You have him at 19th.
I love that. I love the green bean.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I love the green bean.
I think your love is
when I rank the green bean is because I feel good about it. He wasn't even ranked last week.
I don't know.
The green bean, Robbie Anderson.
I mean, I'll give you
60-yard house call.
I'll give you the last week and I'll give you the week before, but the other 5
The
weeks before,
green bean.
I gotta give you those too. All right, so let's see.
He's a string bean.
You guys, I see that you gave a spanking with the ranking at the wide receiver. Juju, you dropped him
I
outside
had
the
to
top
give
20.
Juju a spanking
You put
with the
DJ Moore
ranking.
outside the top 20. Is that the matchup? You don't like him against
Yep.
the Niners?
And we have one of the best secondaries.
They're good. I mean, we're the best best teams, period. So, yes.
Shout out to our undefeated Niners, baby.
OBJ, you dropped out.
I'm going to be at that game, too.
OBJ, no love, no after a 6 for
OBJ
100.
had to get a spanking with the ranking because he's going to have either the McCourty twins on him or he's going to have Stephon Gilmore on him.
So you love Cooper Kupp because of Cincinnati, and you love Todd Gurley because of
Yeah, but
Cincinnati,
see,
but
look
you
at-
drop Robert Woods down to
Because he's
30th.
always the one. He's always the one that's not even late to the party. He's the guy that
He did
they're
good
like,
last week.
I
It was
mean,
like
he
5 for 80.
Yeah, that was cool.
In the PPR game, that's
That was
fine.
cool. But then they were shutting down Cup though.
They were
Yeah, yeah.
Kupp's
And
gonna
that's
get all the
not
number
going to
one
happen
coverage.
this week.
not gonna happen.
No,
Drake
They're-
Kirkpatrick. is not
Drake
as-
Kirkpatrick, it doesn't mean he can handle him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of those cornerbacks for Cup.
All right.
Not at all.
Let me see.
You're not going to double a guy coming out of the slot like that neither.
Sanders, if you please. Mm-hmm. What is if you please?
It's just like, if they say he's active, hey, if you please, go
That's
ahead.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Niner. Shout out
Yeah,
Emmanuel
shout
Sanders.
out to
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out the Colonel.
Part of the faithful now.
Colonel Manny Sanders himself is now a Niner. Shout out to Niner gang.
I like him, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
a
like
great
him
pickup.
too.
It's a great cheap pickup.
Let's talk about that real quick, just for a quick minute.
Yeah.
That immediately makes him
The wide
the
receiver
veteran
one.
presence in the locker room. I mean, in that receiver room.
Yep.
We need that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one. Two, you know what I mean? He becomes the number one. But like I think I would have when I heard the Mohamed Sanu thing rumor yesterday. Then this morning I heard the Mohamed Sanu go to Patriots. I was pissed because Mohamed
wanted the
Sanu is-
Muslim.
Yeah. Shout out to Mohamed the Muslim because this motherfucker
Kyle Shanahan knows the system.
exactly, and he was successful in it.
He's been better actually like the last 2 years than he was.
Hey, I was so on him as soon as he left, and he was as soon as he left the Bengals, and he was opposite. Because you know what, I always had a love for Mohamed Sanu because I was never an AJ Green guy, and AJ Green would always be hurt, and then I would always end up with Mohamed Sanu.
I couldn't fuck with Mohamed Sanu.
When he was
I
at the Bengals?
I had a Marvin Jones bias back then.
Man, I'm telling you, bro,
I never fucked
he's
with him.
dope. He's one of those guys
How did the
that,
Patriots give up a second round pick for that
because
guy?
they're big on him too, dog.
That's kind of crazy.
He's a slot guy that you could put in the back. I mean, and out wide too. He's a big slot, and you could put him out wide. And he's a great route runner. He's one of those guys too. Man, he'll throw a touchdown pass.
That change anybody's role over there? Like Josh Gordon, you could like.
Yeah, like that pretty much says a lot what's going on with Josh Gordon. Maybe Josh Gordon's smoking weed too.
Shout out Josh Gordon. You could
Shout
be
out
a
to
friend
Josh
of the
Gordon.
show. You know what I'm saying? We do roll him up. We throw him up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Josh Gordon, come through, hit this. You know what I mean? Because your fucking career is done. All right, so we're done with the
Any flyers?
on the receiver. Well,
I like AJ Brown
I like AJ Brown. We talked about that I think
playing the
last week.
Bengals. Listen, playmakers.
Tennessee's
You know-
playing the Bengals too. How's that? I thought the Rams were playing the Bengals.
No, I mean the Bengals. I mean, my bad. The Buccaneers.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
We all
Bengals,
can't play the Bengals.
Bengals secondary, Buccaneers secondary. Number 2 receiving options now. Now Patrick Peterson's back against Cardinals is always fine. All receivers against the New York Giants. All receivers against Eagles. Those 5 teams, you bully. Even Atlanta with the receivers. Those 6 teams, you can figure out a way to just always have guys against them every week. You'll feel great.
Fair enough. All right.
Raiders too. Raiders lead the league right now, giving up 20-yard passes, 20-yard receptions.
You know what time it is? It's time to get flexy.
Time to get flexy. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna throw some, flex options. Situations people might be running into, and then we're gonna see what the band Bogart got for you. So we said, flex talk. I'm gonna throw, like I said, 3 names. I want you to pick the guy that you want. I want you to tell me why, and I want you to tell me why you don't like a certain guy too.
Sure.
Okay.
Hit me with the first flex options, Goo.
Okay. Let's see here. We're going to throw out first, because it wouldn't be a show if we didn't talk about our boy. Fire up the bagpipes! No bagpipes today, right? Okay. Terry McLaurin.
You just throw me on the spot.
I thought I could say Jamaicans on the spot, and they ready.
Yeah,
Jamaica!
They here. They live in the studio.
We gotta hire the bagpipes.
Yeah.
Just let them know. Okay, my bad.
It costs a lot of money flying them in. I only want the most authentic bagpipe players, so we fly them out from Mother Scotland.
All right, Terry McLaurin.
For the Scottish lad.
Terry McLaurin at Minnesota. Tyler Boyd at the Rams, or Calvin Ridley versus Seattle at home.
You know what's crazy? Short weeks kill me, but in this case for Terry McLaurin, but he's gonna get volume, and that rainy game was just you can't really base anything on that rainy game. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. To throw out.
So these guys, at the end of the day, also people have been burning Xavier Woods and Trey Lanes, and it's like Trey Lanes will probably be on them at times too, because they put Terry McLaurin to the left a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you see Paul Richardson with Xavier Rhodes on him.
Okay, so you're rolling Terry McLaurin.
But no. Well, Tyler Boyd and Calvin Ridley, right?
Yep.
Calvin Ridley. Dang, if it's Trey Flowers on him, that's great for him. Tyler Boyd, it's going to be if Tyler Boyd reassumes, or was that a right word? If he reassumes that slot role, because he's been playing only 30% of his snaps out of the slot when he used to play 60% of them out of the slot. And it'll be Bradley Roby out there on him, because they're playing the Rams, right?
Okay. Yep, they are. So what was your final?
And Bradley
answer?
Roby's he's not
What was your final
to sneeze
answer?
at. I would have to go with Ridley.
Wow, you spent all this time on the other 2 guys, and then you pick Ridley.
Because it's gonna. Never mind. I
was
forgot
like
his
Matt
Schaub.
Ryan.
I forgot his Schaub.
Matt Ryan might be out.
I forgot his Schaub.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No. Okay. I have to
That's a
go
tough
with.
one.
I know that I have to go with Boyd then, because Terry McLaurin, he's gonna get his targets, but you're gonna want that big one. That's really what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? I think Tyler Boyd him getting the 14 targets
for sure.
Him getting 14 targets, maybe that's not going to be another thing again. But
they are playing the Rams.
8-9 targets. Yeah, and they're playing the Rams.
Should be getting blown out.
Okay, Auden Tate.
I'd roll out.
Auden Tate's going to have more than likely Jalen Ramsey will be on him.
No.
Unless they have then he's going to he's going to follow around Boyd. Then I don't like Boyd. So let's.
True.
Damn. Now, did I circle all the way around to
tough
my
one.
biased love for the Scottish lad?
We might have to just sit all those guys this week. Those might be 3
Okay.
sits right there. All right. So
If you had to, though.
if I had to
The
pick
playmakers
one,
need to know.
I'm gonna roll out Tyler Boyd.
I was going to say, yes, so I like mine, because I did say Boyd.
All right. New flex.
But you know what? I still love the Scottish lad. If you're in a deeper ass league and you have him, there's no way you're not every week starting the Scottish lad. He can finish he has WR1 potential every week, but he's solid WR3.
All right. New 3.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, your boy, Mike Williams at Chicago.
That's not my boy.
I know. I was gonna say David Montgomery.
That was your boy.
I know. Mike Williams. Didn't you pick him up somewhere? No.
Nah.
No. All right.
I was off him this year.
No one's boy, Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry at New England.
Also, let's be clear. That's not.
That's not my boy. I don't know that motherfucker. Or Robbie Anderson at the Chargers. Is that right? No, the Jaguars. Excuse me.
The Green. No, you know
Why
what?
did I even fucking say
You know
his
what?
name?
Mike Williams.
Robbie
Playing against
Anderson,
Chicago,
or Jarvis
I don't
Landry?
like that matchup. But here's the thing: is Chicago plays a lot of soft zone, and he's gonna tower over all those cornerbacks.
Right.
Mike Williams, so he'll have that going for him, right?
Okay.
But it's still Chicago, and they're going to be able to get at Rivers. He's going to disrupt everything. So the shorter game is going to be in full effect. It's going to be a lot of Austin Eckler, a lot of Keenan Allen. So no Mike Williams for me. Next, you said
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry, don't like him, but he's probably going to be the one to pile up a lot of those easy receptions in the short game. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they haven't been throwing to Chubb as much as I like, and those targets have been going to. Well, actually, they made a conscious effort to throw it to OBJ a lot last week. This week, OBJ is gonna. Whoever it is, dog, that's covering either Landry or thing, it's bad, or OBJ, it's just all bad. So who's the third option? The green bean. That's right. You knew who I was talking about. I'm firing up the green bean. I think everyone who's, especially in DFS, but we're talking flex talk. So yes, if you're flexing in DFS, yo, I'm dialing up the green bean. He's gonna be worth the shit as far as the price. He's gonna be priced down low, and the whole world is off the Jets after watching them get shellacked on national television.
Yes, they are way off the Jets. I'm off the Jets. Fuck the Jets. Fuck Adam Gase.
Bro, the
know why
green
I'm
bean.
mad.
I love the green bean.
Yeah. All right, so you're picking.
Why did we trade for the green bean?
Maybe he was untradeable.
No, but you know what though? There was a second round. They put a second round tender on him for anyone. Remember that?
On Robbie Anderson?
Yeah.
Really?
And then no one wanted it because he could have went places. He had like 6 touchdowns like multiple years in a row.
All right.
The
now,
green
I'm gonna
bean.
mix it up. Throw a running.
Ask
back
me
in
another
there.
green bean one.
No, he's done. He's done. All right, here we go. LaShawn McCoy versus Green Bay. Let's see here. Royce Freeman at Indy or Emmanuel Sanders. Our boy.
Man, that's crazy. PPR talk always.
PPR.
I almost
Flex talk.
I almost got to go with Royce Freeman because he's getting all the goal line work. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's been worked in the passing game more than Lindsey in the past few weeks, which is crazy because you would think Lindsey's a smaller guy. He's gonna get right. And the Broncos, they're playing against the Colts. The Colts are they were third worst against the run going into last week. You know what I'm saying? So I know they might have fell a little. I'm not fell, and they might have improved a little bit. But either way, they're still in the 20s against the run. Fuck that, right? That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I kind of like Royce Freeman there. Emmanuel Sanders, I am a Niners bias. If it was like my in a double flex league where I'm trying to decide on my second flex, it's not even a bad matchup really. Carolina started off hot. They shut down. Remember they made the Rams look pedestrian week 1. The Rams receivers. Ever since then, it's kind of been not so much. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we said. So who are you picking though?
Okay, I'm just going Royce Freeman.
Royce Freeman.
Yeah, because Shady, I feel like they're going to use all the running backs. And Shady, it is a good matchup too. It's like they're almost just as bad against the run, the Packers, but they're still better than
I think I would pick Emmanuel Sanders to be honest, because I'm pretty positive he's going to play this week. Why would he sit out? Why? Because he doesn't know how to run like an out route, or you know what I mean? Like
maybe he might
understand
know
the language. He's going to play. He's going to play.
You know what?
I'm rolling out Manny
The
Sanders.
Colonel Manny Sanders himself.
And this game's going to be tough for the
Sanders.
Niners. I'm going to say, outside of Pittsburgh, this is going to be their biggest challenge of the year.
Bro.
Not saying much because we haven't really played much, but
Bro,
they're going to
the
need
kid-
Emmanuel Sanders to show up. That's why they went and got him this week, not to sit out against this game because they don't believe in your boy Dante Pettis. Debo, he got knocked the fuck out last week. So, I mean, they're hurting. I need some Emmanuel Sanders in my
I
life.
believe in Emmanuel Sanders.
You can flex him.
Colonel Sanders, the heir to the KFC conglomerate himself. We're dialing him up. Fuck it. You got me on that one. Jamaican horns.
All right. New flex.
You know I'm a Niner. I was like, yeah.
New flex.
But I like Royce Freeman in that.
All right. Here we go. So you flip-flopped on me.
I'm just saying, it's not a bad. I just don't know. I cannot honestly tell the playmakers that I like him out of those 3 because he can go out and play 30% of the snaps.
All right. Enough of that. New one. This one's going to be
You know what I mean?
interesting. This one's going to be interesting here.
Okay.
Our boy, Preston Williams at Pittsburgh with Fitzmagic. They're doing that. Love it.
Yeah, it's a
Your
bad
boy,
matchup.
the real Darkwing Duck, Damian Williams, At Green Bay versus Green Bay at home, or
Boo and Shady
Gerald
right there.
Everett versus Cincinnati.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean,
So if you have Gerald Everett, most likely you probably have another good tight end.
You should look at my tight end rankings, and that'll tell you that I have.
You probably have him as a, yeah, I know. The reason I put him in there is because a lot of people that own Gerald Everett, you probably have another good tight end unless you were like beat up. So in the event,
so you might be able to play
in the
two
event,
tight ends.
would you play another tight end in that flex? And would Gerald Everett be flex worthy over say Preston Williams or Damian Williams?
Okay. Damian, you know what's funny is like in situations like that, I would look at the guaranteed touches. And so in this case, a running back's only one guaranteed, but you can't say he's guaranteed.
Not right now.
No, you can't. I don't think you get what I'm saying?
No.
So at the end of the day, and in Preston Williams, it don't matter if he's going to have like a Arnie Burns or like a Joe Hayden, and you know what I'm saying? Or even like a Minka Fitzpatrick. Like, that's
the targets will be there.
Yeah, the targets will be there, and it's the Magic Man, and you know how we feel about the Magic Man right here on the Real Fantasy Playmakers, because he makes fantasy playmakers out of his receivers. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
So you didn't pick
that one. That one, I would have, Everett's because in the matchup, and you know what's crazy? Andy Dalton's no punk. He'll still put up some points. You know what I mean? Like this might not be a game that the Rams are going to win this game by all means, right? But by all means, I don't see them being blowing out the shit out of Dalton and them.
Yeah, I like Gerald Everett out of those three as well.
Dalton's been look at Dalton.
That's why I put him in there because I would have played him. I would play Gerald Everett.
Yeah.
Those guys. Damian Williams. Fuck.
Damian Williams is
it's a sit until you see something.
You know what's sad? It's like this feels like it's first of all, it's a 100% easy sit. Right?
Yeah.
Because what's going on with him, there's options that you'll feel way more comfortable with. But then immediately he's gonna blow up. Watch. I swear.
That's fine though. If you own him and he blows up,
yeah, you feel better.
But
but that could be it though, because that's what my point is. It's like you're really gonna you almost want to just throw him in with as a package deal and try to get rid of him, sell him to a truther, and try to bring you something better back. You know what I mean? Like a 2-for-1. Because that's the type of dude you don't want. This is what's going to be from here on out, I feel. It's going to be them just like whoever's the hot hand. Or it's Shady first and then
it's going to be mostly Shady.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is weird. It just sucks.
It's Shady.
It's a shady move. Go ahead. Oh, your boy.
Yeah, hold on. I forgot. I'm trying to talk to this motherfucker. Shady ass motherfucker.
All right, new flex.
Oh, he's in
a little bit tougher.
Fuck that shady bastard.
New flex. Let's see here. Carlos Hyde versus Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Ty Johnson versus the Giants. Or Joe Mixon versus the Rams. All running backs.
Oh man, you know what? Carlos Hyde, he's literally like Lamar Miller.
Yeah,
that's
ugly. Why they went and got him.
It's ugly, but it's like he's guaranteed like these touches. Like he probably has an 80-yard floor on a given week. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what you want out of a flex. And he might fall into the end zone, but even though the Houston Texans don't really run in a high percentage to the running with the running backs within the 5-yard line. You know what I mean? So. And then you have the likes of you said Ty Johnson. See, you know me, if I'm hoping I get some Ty Johnson tonight.
Oh no, that's why I'm testing.
Pause.
That's why I'm.
Yeah, because bruh, listen, split. The only thing you got to worry about with a Ty Johnson is if this week, like tomorrow, they're like, "Hey, C.J. Anderson, come back."
No, they won't do that.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They've done it already, right?
I don't know. Maybe
Who's the other guy? McKissick.
Yeah, I almost feel like too. Like there's
Wouldn't
a
be
world.
mad grabbing some McKissick over there either.
That's what I'm saying.
Ty Johnson, but there's too many. All your eggs in the Ty Johnson
because
basket.
he'll be. No, listen.
But is he better than McKissick?
Listen, yes, in the ground game.
But did they? Like, are
McKissick
they really
has
run
been.
it?
McKissick.
Are they really gonna run it? Like how committed to the run?
Yes, bro. Everyone runs on the Giants.
But
it's the Giants.
Can throw on them too.
For sure.
And they got way more passing weapons.
And you know what?
Ty Johnson,
I even like I like Detroit as a streaming option too, even though they got Saquon over there. It's still Daniel Jones, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying this is what I'm saying. I feel like they'll be in control of this game. So even if you're with your narrative, they're gonna be scoring a lot through the air. Then Ty Johnson, T.Y. Johnson, he's gonna be laying the Johnson.
Okay, so you're
Killing the clock. All
or
the
Joe
shit.
Mixon. We talked about him already a little bit.
Yeah.
So who
Ty
you
Johnson.
going? You're picking Ty Johnson.
No. You know, safest play. How about this? There's a disclaimer. The safer play.
I'm picking Carlos Hyde before you say
Yeah,
because he's a safe play.
exactly.
That's why I'm picking him.
Or the chalk. No, mine's actually the chalk.
Ty Johnson?
Oh, yeah.
That's the trendy play. You're
The
chasing-
chalk.
That's not chalk.
Yes, it is 100%. In DraftKings, he's gonna be the most chalk because he's
So?
cheap. 100%. If you go
Devin Singletary was chalk last week. He wasn't
Exactly.
heavily
Fucked
owned.
everyone.
He fucked everyone. But he
that's the
wasn't
definition of
heavily
chalk,
owned.
though. Not trendy. Chalk is what everyone is on.
Right.
Yeah, that's the definition of chalk.
Well, after more like waiver chalk, the kind of thing. I don't know.
I mean,
Fair
tomato.
Yep.
But-
All right, you're picking Ty Johnson. I'm picking Carlos Hyde. There we go. I like.
We
that
should make a
one.
bet.
You got some money?
Hell yeah, what the fuck?
Nah, I got some bills to pay this week.
Yeah. The Giants.
All right, new flex. Let's see here. Let me try to find a hard one here. Pause. Marvin Jones coming off his 4 touchdowns.
And you know, even last week, all those bets we made, we basically didn't make any money because we just kept. You won this one, I won that one. It was just money was going back and forth.
We're gonna have to check the tape. I still haven't gone up and got my other envelopes.
You got all of them. You got all the ones. You
There
know
might
what?
be ones that like slipped under some.
Sure, listen to the episode.
All right. Who did I say? Marvin Jones, Golden Tate, or Melvin Gordon?
Marvin Jones, Golden Tate, or Melvin Gordon.
Did you hear Melvin Gordon came out and said that his whole holdout was like he fucked up. He shouldn't have did it.
Yeah, look at his gameplay.
He's terrible.
You know why? Because what the fuck did he think he could use Le'Veon Bell's game plan?
He tried.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
Le'Veon sat
Bell,
the whole motherfucking year.
yeah,
Like-
because then he would still get his rights.
Yeah.
This guy had to come back, and he knew he was gonna have to come back, and he only had till week 10. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come back week 4, or whatever it was. What was that? Week 4?
Like 6 or what? No,
No, it was like 4.
5, 4 or 5. Yeah, something like that.
It was right before. Yeah, somewhere around there.
So
Yeah, but you know what? You know how he knows he. Listen, it looks terrible, and now they can't even trade him because this is where this is poor management to me with the Chargers because they won't be able to trade him. Anyways, you know why they won't be able to trade him? Because now people are like, oh yeah, we'll take him, but for the low. You know what I mean?
he's just gonna walk.
Just like, hey, playmakers, if someone's just so frustrated with like, say you pick up this is a Bogart move. I'll pick up a Kenny Stills or like a Ty Johnson, and you're right, and then because they're the hot shit right now. And say I already had a Kenny Stills, and then I can get Ty Johnson. I'll try to buy me Melvin Gordon. Fuck it.
I mean, you are the guy who got something for Wayne Gallman this year, which is just absolutely incredible. Shout out, incredible.
And I got the phone call.
I was gonna say incredible and insane at the same time.
I get the phone call.
Shout out Nuke.
from one guru, right? The guru calls me and he's like, "That's trades I'm supposed to be making."
Bro, I wouldn't even feel good making that trade. But I mean, if someone's willing, you got
And Michelle, it was basically Michelle,
Sony Michelle and Wayne Gallman for
with
DeAndre
some
Hopkins. No, that was it.
Yeah, it was Sony Michelle and decoration.
And Wayne Gallman.
Yep.
For DeAndre
who
Hopkins.
just went off. Hey man, sell
And
him
they
high.
both did.
And
They both
you know
did.
what? That's
So
you know what that is too. That's just great. That was a great counter. He countered me even. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you were excited to do that.
Oh
deal.
yeah.
You were excited. And
That
then you
one
went
was
and traded OBJ for David Montgomery.
Yep, and then turned David Montgomery and another piece into David Johnson. So hopefully that works out.
Shout out Chase Edmonds.
But to do all that,
I'm hating right now.
yeah.
But you know that league, I told you, there's 5 teams have made the playoffs basically.
Yeah.
And you were holding the 6th seed. I'm 1 game behind you. Even though I'm beat up, I just like that number. I have to look at it. 1 game. We're coming for you. We're probably not gonna make it there, but we're coming.
You know what? We'll cross that bridge.
You're gonna get it like 4 more trades done before the year's over. So, all right, I digressed there.
I have 7 trades in that league, and so that puts me down at like 7 and once a week.
You get.
But you know what though? I did like 4 trades in a day with like 3 different teams.
I do recall that. I think I was one of them. That was a day
Yeah,
you
because
sent me
you
OBJ.
literally called me. You're like, I need a piece of this. And you're like, you don't want OBJ, right?
I was fine. No, yeah.
You know what? I could have kept OBJ.
It was after David Montgomery's 20 carries, and you were.
It was 20 carries for nothing, but it was just what I wanted to see. It was enough.
And then he got 2 carries.
And it was with Hardman with no Hill. But you know what's funny too is like, man, I already knew I was gonna package that up, pause, and ship that thing out.
You did get business done. You definitely did here.
Hey, David Montgomery never even got into my lineup.
He never made it.
Nope.
He didn't unpack his bags.
No, he never even got started. Yeah, I had him for a week, didn't start him because you know what I'm saying. I've been holding on to Lat Murray. You know what I mean?
Lat. All right.
Okay, but yeah, so I would go with Ty. Are we still on Ty Johnson? I want to talk more about Ty Johnson.
Did we?
He's fast, dude.
I think we said Marvin Jones, Melvin Gordon, or Golden Tate.
Yeah. You know, it's hard not to rock with Marvin Jones against that Giants secondary. That's why I was thinking fucking Ty Johnson again.
So you go Marvin Jones.
Yeah, so it's Marvin Jones, Melvin Gordon.
You hear that, Melvin Gordon?
Melvin
owners?
Gordon. Oh, you know what though? This might be a Melvin Gordon game. You want to know? On the ground.
At Chicago.
On the ground.
Because Chuck Pagano sucks.
No,
yeah,
he really does suck.
You don't like Chuck.
No. That soft zone shit is bullshit.
Man beat cancer.
And
that man
no,
beat cancer.
It's fine. This is football shit. Yeah,
real life shit, man.
I get it. that doesn't equate. Right now.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Back when I swear to God, when Chuck Pagano was going through all that, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Bruce Arians stepped in.
Yes, but Reggie Wayne was like loved Chuck Pagano, right?
Yeah.
And when he came back, I go like, bro, Reggie Wayne, he's doing it for Chuck. He's playing for Chuck. He
balled out.
No, he didn't really.
No?
He was all right. Nothing, but I was like hammering home that theory, and it didn't work out.
That's funny.
But someone believed it. That's all that matters. If someone believes it.
If somebody buys in,
Playmakers. If you talk to people in your league on the regular, they just understand. Just understand that what you say can and will be used against you. You talk up how much somebody's sick, how much somebody sucks. Trust me, people are using that shit against you. So watch what you say in them threads and watch what you're telling people, because you might think people are your homie and they're gonna use it against you.
You know what works for me? I just overload them with everything that I would do. And so it's like no one would ever really believe what I say, but that's why I love doing this show, because the calls that I hit,
Oh,
you know what I mean? And it's documented. So it's like, but still though, I can still talk to all, I got homies that are playmakers too. And these motherfuckers, when I talk to them, they're just like, yeah. They think I'm always just trying to veer them off and manipulate them because I'm always planting seeds.
Of course.
And believe I'm planting seeds. Hey, but I'm really set. I've been planting the seeds for a long time to get Mahomes in the keeper. And you know what? And I was going to sell a stallion. And I already knew it was going to hurt me. But I knew it was like.
That doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and then.
Stallion can go in a one quarterback.
I know, but still to win right now, I would rather have the Stallion starting over Carson Wentz. Right now,
that's splitting hairs.
In this stretch of matchups that he's gonna have, that's why I even had the Stallion.
I'm still a Carson Wentz guy myself. So
yeah, I love Carson Wentz.
Shout out to Carson
Wentz.
Josh Allen's fun,
but the Stallion, you know what? That's what it is.
All right,
I love the Stallion.
I think I would roll out Marvin Jones as well. I think I would do that. So you pick Melvin Gordon, or are you picking Melvin Gordon? This is the longest we spent on one. We talked about like 15 things on this picture. Or this
Stafford. With Jones. But Stafford is on fire right now.
But it's going to be a crazy regression game, obviously.
Yeah, you're right. They might just run like a motherfucker.
They're not going to run with Ty Johnson, bro.
Yes, they are. No, he came in, played 60% of the snaps.
How many carries did he
have? Kerryon Johnson came out the game early. And then
how many carries?
It's about the snap count.
No, it's not about the snap count.
Yeah, it is. And then it's about opportunity. Playmakers in fantasy, opportunity, and then talent. To me,
snap count matters, but if they're not handing you the ball, if you're like a third down running back type, then you're not going to be.
They were playing from behind, bro. This is gonna be one of those things where you're gonna be like, okay, you brought me around.
We'll see. I'll need to see Ty Johnson.
I've been telling you about.
You know why?
You know why I've been telling you about Ty Johnson all year. I literally started him.
You started him in like week 2 or 3 in this year. And so that's why I'm kind of upset. I don't want you're hyped for Ty Johnson. I'm not buying because you were on it way too early. So I mean,
I have the sight.
Is this the third eye talking?
No, you know why I paid attention to Ty Johnson early? Because of Kerryon Johnson's injury history. It's the same way I'm the dickhead that'll hold on to Alexander Madison even when I don't have Cook.
You are that guy.
But when
That's
I have
your
Cook,
lottery
when I
ticket.
have Cook, for sure, I'm holding him. In the one league I have Cook, holding him.
Oh, well, obviously. Just like
Yeah.
I keep holding Penny. It was like no fucking.
I know what the
holding-
fuck is wrong with us.
It's if you own Carson, that's all that matters. If you don't own Carson, you shouldn't have.
You
Rashad
know what?
Penny.
Let's just say hopefully they're just saving Rashad Penny for that. If you know,
Of
God
course.
forbid. You know, let's not speak that into existence.
Yes, don't.
No,
All right,
we love you, Chris Carson.
couple more flexes.
We
yes.
love you.
Yes, nothing
Your
but love.
Christmas card is in the mail.
It's in the mail. It's on the way.
The Jamaicans send their regards. Stay healthy and strong, my muscle man friend, Chris Carson, the muscle man.
This is kind of tough this week, man. I'm getting down here.
Okay,
Like,
I got one for you.
Oh, you can give me one.
I got one for you.
What you got?
Okay,
Give me
no Malcolm Brown, right?
Yep.
Say he's ruled out.
Yep.
So Daryl Henderson,
Yep.
or let's say, let's go with Calvin Ridley.
Oh,
I know, right? The shop thing's so
I'll go
ugly.
Ridley still. Mohamed Sanu's gone. I just factor that in. He's gone. Daryl Henderson, I haven't seen it yet.
good.
I haven't
Good
seen
point.
it yet. So
You brought me
I'm,
around to that.
I'm rocking Ridley. Matt Schaub, I don't. Yeah.
How much of a gambler am I all the time on this show? A lot, huh? When I'd be like, yes, Daryl Henderson, or even right now, Ty Johnson. I'm trying to tell you, like, it's a goddamn chance.
Fuck Ty Johnson this week.
Ty Johnson's gonna go in.
You're a week ahead. In
Okay.
football, I'm a week late usually. I need to
Okay.
see it a week. So yeah.
Yeah,
no,
you know what though? That's part of your proclamation though. Every time though, you always told me that you're the type of dude you need to see it
football,
first.
you got to be a lot of chalk.
I mean, because
gotta be a
look,
lot of shot.
you
Sorry,
know what
I
I'm
think
good at
because
too.
I thought myself last week
I
with
could
that
bring the proper information and bring people around on something, like for
You could-
example,
you mean
like
you could
David
dress it up-
Montgomery.
You could dress it up.
Like
as
David
It's
Montgomery.
all how you dress it up.
Like David Montgomery, and then
Yeah.
then even to the point where it's like, damn, do I even believe that my own shit anymore? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, jump ship. But as long as people's around me that still believe in it, yeah, let me go ahead and get injured David Johnson on you then. You know what I'm saying? You need Jared Cook or Jared Goff.
Are you trying?
No, I'm talking about that's what I did.
Oh, yes, yes.
with my cousin because he was
Of
sending
course.
me other shit.
As
And
much
I'm like,
as
no,
you
no, no, no.
present the information there, you present just the right information.
Exactly.
Yeah. You play
But then
the
you
game
know
the
what
way
I'm
it's
saying?
supposed to be played. Nothing.
You know what? I'm just trying. You know what? It's crazy. Not to talk about that league again, but like, I just like the way my team looks like before I see them play
What league?
because I have like cool names on my team
What league?
in the TFL.
Oh yeah, no, it's your best team. Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, like looking team. Like as far as like my skill positions, because like Winston's my best quarterback. Now I have Trubisky and Dalton, and like, you know, I could pick and choose, but you know, I'm gonna roll Trubisky out against these Chargers, and that might be the stupidest thing I did because this might be a David Montgomery game for real.
Yeah.
No,
David
like
Montgomery
I'm
game?
serious. Like, okay, David Montgomery's a DraftKings play in tournaments for sure. He's a FanDuel play too, for sure.
I can't rock with him anymore.
I'm telling you, don't. Okay,
I drank way
if you-
too much David Montgomery.
No, I'm
Kool-Aid.
talking about this matchup. This is the matchup. Remember, I tried to hate on Denzel Perryman, Derrick Henry last week because Denzel Perryman was coming back and it's like, look, he's still beat up. Didn't matter, you know. Henry still was able to do his thing. I'm telling you, this might. I'm just saying, or it could be a Davis game. They're gonna be able to run on the Chargers. Is what I'm saying. But then I'm hoping, like every week, there's a secondary receiver, right? The secondary option at receiver always eats on the Chargers defense. So it's, you know what I'm saying.
David Johnson, huh? I don't know what you're saying.
It's all good. Give me some more options. Hit me with another option, Goo.
I'm just looking at your team over here now. I'm trying to. It's a nice time. It's a nice team. You're all right. You're all right. All right. Let me go back to.
You know, before I made that move, I was gonna try to get Mahomes off you,
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give him up.
and then even right now, I'm
The
like,
problem with me in that league is that I'm just too stubborn this year.
yeah, I get it
I'm too stubborn
because you want to win in that way you started. You
No, I just fucked up.
you designed
I
your
fucked
team.
up, and
but
now
then
I-
also you had the
now I-
Antonio Brown thing. Like,
Yes.
there's all kind of shit. Variables happen.
Yes.
See, check this out, playmakers. Like, you can't really judge a manager on what happens to his team. 100%. It's not that manager's fault most of the time because it's football. Things happen.
The thing I'm upset
Even
about.
the politics in football happens. Like,
Oh, yes.
all kind of shit.
Oh yeah, injuries. Something will fuck you off every year.
You know what I mean? A bad call by a coach can fuck your guy up, and you're just like, why the fuck did he call that? You know what I mean? Like, all kind of shit can happen. Just don't beat yourself up over it because
I've been beating myself
that's when you'll fuck your team up.
I've been beating
No,
myself.
listen, playmakers. When you tilt, that's when you fuck your shit up.
You know,
it's,
I realized
it's more
this week,
time
bro,
to stay focused when fucked up
realized-
shit happens because you can still win.
I cost myself 2 wins this week. And if I had just not got cute and went more chalk, I would have went 4-0 in my Yahoo leagues. I would have beat the Diamond.
So you need to
I
let
would have
that
been the
go,
Diamond.
though.
No, it's
You
hard.
got
though.
some. You know why? Because
It's hard. I don't like
on the
outsmarting
week 8.
myself. I don't like outsmarting myself. It hurts.
You know what, too?
And I had when
the
you have
Chase
the points,
Edmonds thing.
when you
we're
have
gonna
the
speak on
points,
it one more time.
When you have the points and they're there, and if you just done this, you would have won. It hurts. It always
Yeah,
hurts.
that's true.
Always hurts.
But you know what? But see, at the end of the day, that's just how it be. Like see, that's
I've
where
been
it's
really
like,
good this year up until this week on not doing that. Like outsmart.
You know what it is too? It's like we might never see Chase Edmonds. For all we know, that might be it. That might be the flash in the pan. But he was kind of consistent prior to that. But that was just like it was the Giants.
Oh,
Ty Johnson.
You need Chase Edmonds, huh?
Huh?
You need
Nah,
Chase Edmonds.
not really.
I'm just.
I already know what you're
know what's
doing.
happening.
I noticed seed planting.
I know,
at
and I know
55.
exactly what you just said. Oh no, I don't need. You would love some Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, of course, but
At
not
the
for
right
what
price.
you're gonna ask.
I didn't ask for anything.
I already know.
I just said.
I
you
have
wanted-
the sight.
Nah, you don't know what I'm asking for. I don't even know what I'm asking for. So,
I'll take Edmonds and Mahomes off you.
oh, I'm sure you would. I'm so sure you would. It all comes back to Mahomes.
All right, you know what? I got another flex for you. All right, MVS or Philip Dorsett. And right now, the Chiefs are ranked number 10 against the pass.
MVS.
They're number 10 against the pass.
Yeah.
They'll-
I'm just
they'll
not
probably
buying
run all-
Dorsett.
they'll probably
I don't
run-
like. I'm not feeling Dorsett, especially with Sanu there. He's gonna play.
You know what, too? I like that though. I would go MVS. You know why? Because Dorsett is gonna be. You have Jimmy Ward and not Jimmy Ward. What's his name? Greedy Williams and the other guy,
They're all
Denzel
playing, or are they
Ward.
still out.
No, they're coming back. Like this should be a feisty game.
It's gonna be the James White game. It's gonna be a James White game. So yeah, no Dorsett. I'm not feeling.
I like that
Dorsett.
reverse jinx because you don't have James. You've been steadily moving off James White in places
I got
because you have
him.
Michelle.
I got him.
I know you still have him
In that
places,
league,
yeah.
I moved off.
Yeah,
Him. It was nice. Felt
yeah,
good.
but when you speak things into
Finally
existence, you mean it for that league
No.
first.
It just feels he
No,
hasn't
I
had
do
the
that all
James
day.
White game this year. He hasn't had it. That's why.
Nah.
And if this is a tougher
Dude,
game,
the line's really bad too. You would the Patriots line's bad.
he doesn't run the ball. He catches it.
I know. I'm just
He's a
saying the
receiver.
Patriots line's bad. So at the end of the day, no,
Tom
hear me
Brady
out.
just takes 2 steps and
exactly
slings that ball.
but
to
it
James
hasn't
White all
been
the
it
time.
hasn't been a White. Saw Edelman.
No, James White's got like 5
Oh, yeah,
catches
you're right. My
every
bad.
game. Edelman's been better.
I was thinking, you know why? Because I was thinking remember last
James
year
White has
he
gotten
literally averaged like 8
double-digit
targets.
points every week. He gets it every week. So he's fine.
Yeah, he's safe.
But yeah, no, he hasn't had any touchdowns. That's the thing.
Mm.
Like, that's why he's due. He's really due. So I like James White. Not feeling Dorsett.
I hate that when anyone, not you when you say it, but anyone in general when they say someone's due.
You don't like that?
No, because everything's due.
Sony Michelle was due.
That's that's in hindsight now.
No, it's not in hindsight. What's
Okay,
going to happen?
but you could
It's
say
what
that
was
if-
supposed to happen the week before.
Okay,
it was supposed to happen the week before.
It's the same way I kept saying it on Hopkins, and I was clowning myself too
You
on the
look
show.
at
I'm like,
you look at the role.
no, I kept
you
saying,
look at the target.
I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, like in
James
in general.
White, James White does good when the games are tough. That's when James White.
Okay,
plays.
how about this? Baker Mayfield, he's been trashed. He's due for a big one.
Not in this game. Not against
Right?
this team.
Is
Baker's due. Watch Baker's due.
see,
He is
but
due.
you get what I'm saying? That was a perfect example.
It's like
No, hear me
yes,
out.
Yes, it's
that
a
was
long
perfect
year.
example.
What?
No, because
Not in this
you
game
can
you
just
do.
say it every week.
But it has
Someone's
to be
due
something
until
that
it
can
happens.
happen. It can be. It has to be able to happen to say it.
I know.
Like Baker's due, but I don't think it happens this week.
you could
so I'm not
also-
gonna say Baker's due.
But
this week.
technically, you could say someone's due
I
until
I
as
say
long
they're
as they're
due
doing
on the
bad.
week that is, I think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
So James,
That's all right.
do I need to
That's
put
just a
down
good matchup. That's
James
just,
White or Melvin Gordon.
That's not
James
someone
White or
due.
Melvin Gordon.
I'll do James White. Wait, hold on. The Patriots, they're playing the
Browns.
Browns. I guess it could be a competitive game. Damn, I guess. I don't know, man. You think it's a James White game because you might think it's competitive. That's what I think.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Plus, they pass rushed like heavy. The
They've
Browns
been dominating everybody. What game has New England been like somewhat challenged?
Do.
Why are we? But why are we also thinking New England?
So then
the Cleveland's going to
technically,
challenge?
wouldn't you think it's a Sony Michelle game then? Right?
He's gonna have to fall in from.
No, I'm just saying, like, if there's a lot of clock to be had, in the game you said they should be kicking ass, right? Like, come on, if Baker shows,
I don't think they're gonna.
hey,
just
if
kick
Baker
Cleveland
shows
out.
up like Baker, bro,
It's gonna have to be Nick Chubb that shows up.
if
for
yeah,
them.
exactly. Oh
For
man,
Baker to be good.
shout out to Nick Chubb. Hey, look, are we still alive?
Yeah.
Cool. Shout out to all our playmakers. Look, check
Coming
this
up on an
out.
hour. Appreciate y'all checking us out here.
Yep, appreciate y'all. That's mad love. Then what was it? Oh yeah, if Baker shows up like Baker, it's gonna be like. I hope Kitchens can call a good game because look at what happened with a young Sam Darnold with the Patriots,
Oh, yeah.
right? If that was the entire, yeah, he played bad on top of bad play calling. Like Freddie Kitchens gonna have to come some.
Adam
some
Gase
kind
is
of
probably like, I'm gonna outsmart fucking Belichick today. Watch.
yeah, I'm
Just
going
watch
down
it.
deep.
Watch
every
what I
time.
got for you, Belichick. Motherfucker, you don't even know what's gonna hit you. Sam's back now.
Hey, I seen a meme.
This ain't Luke Falk.
They're calling him Crazy Eyes, like, cause I was like, damn, I didn't notice that he does be like making these crazy eyes all the time.
Adam
Motherfucker.
Gase?
Yeah, guy's a fucking serious guy, dude.
He's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
I don't like him.
He just gets good players.
He
and
makes
shits
Todd
them.
Haley look
hey,
like my
buy
fucking,
low
like, the
on.
guy.
Hey, everywhere, hey, playmakers, buy low on Le'Veon Bell. Buy low on this motherfucker, cause he might even have a big game against the Jags. Try to buy low on him now, cause the Jags actually give up booty on the run, but it was just Joe Mixon and bad play calling last week. So that's why, you know what I mean. They look good against the run, against the Bengals. But now the Jets are going in there. No, the Jets are in a bounce back spot, and Minch, cause that look, the Jets defense when they're together, they're good. Everyone's there. They lost that rookie again. He got hurt again. But that
Which one,
motherfucker.
Quinnen?
Yeah, but that motherfucker ain't played all year basically. Just keep
Look
getting
like a
hurt.
baby. Have you ever seen that guy? Like a baby
Nah.
face.
Is he?
Yeah.
Like a big fucking
Big baby. Big baby.
He
Shout
was
out
hella
Glenn
yoked
Davis.
though, huh?
Oh yeah. D tackle.
Hey, I'm
Come on.
so glad we got Bosa, not him. Hindsight's 2020,
I
right?
think weren't you kind of like feeling
I was-
him a little bit?
I was
you were
torn.
You were torn, right?
Because you know why? Like Bosa was just like his brother, where like they just be hurt all the time and shit, and like, and then see, but in this case with Nick Bosa, I had at least we have other pieces on the line because that's how he did good in Ohio because there was hella that
And
whole line was beasted.
I always love when like a guy's been like a part of an NFL family. Like his dad was a pro, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And his big brother was, you know what I mean? Like, so he was like from a young age, like a high standard, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was a good pick. I'm glad they didn't trade it. I think I was trying to trade that pick for Antonio Brown. I was like, take AB at any cost. I was ready to sell my soul.
I did not want AB. Remember that?
Bro, we would be.
I didn't even want OBJ. Remember when all those rumors in the offseason? Okay, you know what? Let's get to that. We'll just rap about that for a little bit. About what shit that we expected in this, because now we're about halfway, right? We're going into week 8. We're about halfway at 16.
Something like that, almost. Yeah, week 8. Week 8 has to complete.
I'm straight out the gate. I'll just say David Montgomery. Like, damn, this like in places I got him in the 4th, and the one place I got him out of all my leagues because I don't hype them up so much to people around
you
me.
were pulling him like the 3rd or 4th, or 4th or 5th.
I got him in the back of the 4th, but the likes of a Chris Godwin was there because I was just like get David Montgomery here, then I'll get Cooper Kupp when I swing around. And at the end of the day, it was like I could have got Godwin and then swung around and got Kupp.
Yeah, the real hindsight I think of this year is you could have got Godwin and Kupp like in the middle of the round.
And a lot, yeah, because exactly went running back heavy.
Yeah,
and been loving life. I do have that combination too in one of my joints, and I'm loving it. But
I bet.
yeah, at the end of the day, another one that fucked me up was being right about the Chargers in general. Because I was like, I didn't want to believe it. But you know what's funny though is like I did say the one person I think that won't be affected is Hunter Henry, and then he got hurt week 1. But then now he's back, and I'm like, okay, cool. I feel like he's the safest. Him and Austin Eckler are just
he's
the one,
back.
and Keenan Allen.
yeah.
Just
They're a passing
those
team
three
now.
right there.
I said it
Boom.
last time. They're gonna be slinging the ball over there. Phillip Rivers is gonna put up those passing numbers. I don't think Melvin Gordon's gonna have that running game like going until the passing game really like establishes that's who they are. Then you
Yeah.
see Melvin Gordon be able to run a little bit because the whole field will have to open up. Right now, it's like when all those guys were out, they were just like shut that shit down. Double cover Keenan Allen, don't let them run. You saw what happened. It was ugly.
Yep.
So you were right about them. Shout them out.
Yep.
Jamaicans. Y'all
Oh
awake?
shit! No, they sleep.
They sleep.
Wake
All
them up!
right.
Wake them up!
Let me
We
think.
smoking. We smoking heavy on this one. That's why.
Man, I don't know. I don't like pre-draft
Jamaicans!
players that I was wrong on.
Not wrong on, but like things that yeah, okay. If you want to say wrong on,
if
I'll tell you,
was,
I got some
if
wrong
we
on.
asked me last week, we'd be talking about Sony Michel. You know what I mean? But he's getting the touchdowns
Yeah.
out. He's picking it up.
You know what I said too about Sony Michel is like the first 8 weeks they have the greatest. It's the greatest 8 weeks that they could eat up on the ground, right? And then we just didn't see it, and it was like inconsistent for Sony Michel, but it was all the proper game scripts. And then he fell in the end zone still several times, even on short. I mean, what is it called? Low yard days. You feel me? So you still felt cool, like, but you started feeling like he was a flex, not the fucking 4th round super value. But I still see him with the double-digit touchdowns, and the weather is gonna get cold, and when it's cold, you know what I'm saying? You know what?
New England does play better second half too.
Fuck yeah.
That's when they.
This is when they start getting things together.
grinding
Look
into
at they
the playoffs.
started using fucking defensive guys, the linebackers as fullbacks. You know what I'm saying? They're using fucking linebackers as fullbacks to spring Sony Michel loose because James Devlin been hurt. What's wrong with him? Is he on IR?
Devlin, yeah, he's out.
Oh, okay.
IR. What's your biggest? What's your?
You know what? Patriots are smart. Even if the injury is like any kind of significant, IR, so you could come back, designate him to come back. They need James Devlin. But now they got linebackers probably running fullback drills, blocking drills, and goal line packages and shit.
Bro, they used to have wide receivers playing corner back in the day.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Shout out Troy Brown.
And vice versa, like Dion coming in and fucking playing receiver.
Dion?
Deion Sanders.
Was he on the Patriots?
Dion Sanders.
I know Dion. He was on the Patriots?
No, I'm talking about prime time.
What about him?
Like being a cornerback
Oh,
back
right,
in the
okay.
90s
You had me
and
tripping
playing
right
receiver.
now. You had me tripping right now.
You mean you got confused with Deion Lewis?
No, I know prime time.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
exactly. He was on Baltimore at the end. I didn't.
Yeah,
I thought you were
no,
saying
I'm
he
just
was
talking
on,
about like, you know, in his career,
Spaced
even
out.
with the Niners and with the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying,
94,
and with
maybe,
Atlanta, where
95.
he would run routes as a receiver and
So
shit.
1 year with the Niners. Love.
Yeah. So what? You got us some shit,
got-
baby.
and he went-
Shout out! Oh, I love him. Don't hate him.
No, I love Prime.
But you know what though? Prime, he's I got my sources. You know what I
If
mean?
you ball,
And yeah,
you gonna get the call.
and this motherfucker, he was the one. He was Vernon Davis telling all the locker room shit.
Was it him?
Yeah.
To Dion?
Yeah.
That what
And
it was?
Dion was like, I got my guy in the inside. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Vern. Shout out to Vernon Davis though. VD.
All right, what was your best?
VD
value,
burns us?
Your best value. Your best value pick. this year?
Pause.
Who was your the guy you came up on everywhere?
Cooper Kupp
Cooper Kupp.
in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving that. Even
How many leagues you get him in?
3.
3 out of 5.
Yep. Oh no,
Yeah.
2.
Is it-
No, 2.
Do.
Yep. 2 out of 5.
I don't think you have him in our 3 leagues.
Nope. I have him in my nice guys, and I have him in my. There's a joint called the Baller Syndicate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cooper
Those are
Kupp.
the 2. I got Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, my guy was the featured baller.
Hey, I was ready to.
Featured baller Darren Waller I have everywhere.
Yeah, I was about to say, because he's the greatest value right now. I have him ranked number 1 this week at tight end.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't get him in the other 2 leagues with you. Yeah, I know. I saw that. You know, we never even touched on those yet. The tight end rankings.
Let's touch on
You
this.
got Darren Waller and you have Travis Kelsey. You can only start one. Who you started?
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller.
The volume's there. And, Derek Carr, he only throws about like 6 yards. And that's where Darren Waller be all day. Just, you know what I'm saying? This is real, too. Like, it's like, it's so made for fantasy. Because, and then Tyrell the Gazelle, hey, rest up, friend, just because I like watching you play. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite fantasy guys everywhere when he was with the Chargers, all that. And he's questionable, but he's not going to play. Plantar fasciitis.
Zach Ertz or Hunter Henry?
It's definitely Hunter Henry right now. The concentration. There's three guys that you trust with the Chargers. Hunter Henry, Austin Powers, Eckler, Gravy, baby, and fucking Keenan Allen. Those are the 3 guys you feel comfortable with. Because there's a concentration there. Same way there's a concentration of targets with Oakland. And then it's like to what's his name? Darren Waller, the big baller, first. And then whatever receivers they rotate in and out, and then check downs to fucking what's his name? Josh Jacobs, because he's running routes every week. Every week he's running routes. They just haven't been. He goes to Darren Waller, the big baller, every time he's looking like less than 6 yards or even the line of scrimmage. Yeah, like 6 yards basically. Because then
I
he'll-
love Darren Waller.
Yeah, he's the
I'm
baller.
gonna simplify everything. He's the big baller. Featured
You
baller.
know what? What else is ones that all right. Oh, Fournette. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about that? I don't have Fournette anywhere, but I was like, he arguably. I kept saying this. It's like and it was always a disclaimer, because people be like, "Hey, what do you think of Fournette?" They would talk to me after the draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you think of getting Fournette? And I'm like, when'd you get him? You know what I mean? Because it'd be like their second running back. He's like, the fourth round, fucking phenomenal. Or like other people be like, oh, like the back of the third. Hey, you know what? Feel cool.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm like, he's gonna catch balls. And he's like, well, he never used to catch balls. Yeah, not even in college. Like, LSU doesn't throw to the fucking running backs. You know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, he can catch the ball. You know what I mean? And then they brought in Alfred Blue. Someone even argued that. And I'm like, then when Alfred Blue got hurt,
Somebody brought up Alfred Blue.
yeah, because they're like, they brought him in because he's gonna be passing him. He gets hurt, and I'm like, pfft. And then we've been seeing that shit week in and week out.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette, he's he's
Yeah.
back on the RB1.
Value right now as fuck.
Value as hell. Yep, him and
You know
Chris
what I mean?
Carson.
Him and Chris Carson. I was gonna get to that, but I was gonna let you, because you know what I mean. That's
Yeah, I always got to beat you to the punch.
no.
When it
I
comes to
wasn't
Chris
gonna take that one from you
Carson. I can't.
because you brought me around to that one.
That's my guy.
Like
my guy.
I was on Chris Carson, but like during the time wherever Chris Carson was coming off was the fourth round, and I was looking at a Godwin or a Montgomery like an idiot.
Godwin, you went.
Yeah, but then
Montgomery, you feel
easily
like
though,
that,
I easily came around to Chris Carson though. Like by the time draft season came around, I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, you already know. I was ready
Yeah.
to build my whole
You were
season
like,
around Chris
you
Carson.
had told me too, because remember a year prior to that, I didn't believe in him. I was like, this first round pick, Rashad Penny, blah blah blah. And you're like, nah, dog, trust me, like talent's gonna beat it out.
No, I didn't know anything other than the news.
Just
that
what
was
they were
out there.
saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. Like,
Oh, that
know
might have
Chris
been my
Booth.
other boy, because I remember someone arguing like Chris Carson is just better than him. I was like, I don't know, dog. But you know why? Because Chris Carson, my memories of him, I always was big on him. Pause. But it'll be like, you know what I'm saying? He tears his ACL. You know what I'm saying? Running for a touchdown type of shit. Like, having a big night against the Colts
Chris
on
Carson?
a Sunday night. Yeah. His rookie year.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was like a Sunday nighter. Like, I was already on Chris Carson because this is
Oh,
like,
he broke his leg. That's right.
broke his leg, yeah.
That's
But
right.
it was
I
like,
remember that.
it was like a, because you know what I'm saying, there's already life after Thomas Rawls and Lynch and Thomas Rawls.
Mm-hmm.
It was Chris Carson time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The undrafted guy,
There was
or
somebody else there, wasn't there? I can't think. But
yeah, it was
Carson,
CJ
too.
Procise. He had a nice little stretch too, and I remember he had a 70-yard house call. It was against the Patriots on a Monday night, or it was a Monday nighter, right? It was a 70-yard house call, bro. Fucking CJ Procise. Right, fucking. I think it was like a little dump off, and then he fucking shattered his fucking shoulder blade. He had the same thing as Dante Moncrief that year, but it was like on a big play. And I remember I started him, and I was like, "I love you for life, CJ Procise," because then that was it.
You played him and he hit the 70-yard.
Yeah, because I was already on him. He was like this was life after Chris Carson.
Yeah.
I was already on him. He was already bubbling, and then boom, fucking, I'm starting him on the fucking prime time because I had a rule of thumb till this day. And when they're in prime time and they're young, you start them.
Oh, you gotta love prime time. All right, so before we get out of here, give me two quarterback plays that not obvious that you love this week.
Can I just talk about some that I you know what? Sound off my list real quick.
Two quarterback. Well, you put Russ 1, Watson, Rodgers. You put Josh Allen at 4. So that's
The Stallion. Go ahead.
Aaron from Subway. I think it was Jared.
Oh, Jared from Subway. Oh yeah, my bad because I had Aaron Rodgers and
Winston,
I forgot.
Kyler Murray, and Ryan Tannehill. Threw Tannehill in there. You
Yep.
put James. Yeah. So there you go. You like Tannehill this week? I play him.
Yeah,
in a
he's a
one quarterback
streamer.
league
If you can't, all right.
over
If you-
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom. They're okay. Look at.
You put Tom Brady down
They're
in
gonna-
the Matt Ryan spot this week.
I think they're gonna run like shit with Michelle. That's the game script I got.
When is Sony Michel hasn't been?
It's gonna be, but
runs
it's
like shit.
No, it's gonna be all short yardage touchdowns though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should have rephrased that better. Phrased
And
it
the
better.
brisket, the beef brisket, you dropped him down to like 20. So you don't like him this week. You like Ryan Tannehill
it's-
better than Tom Brady and Brissett.
Listen, they're gonna be able to.
Say it on
They're
the
gonna. It's
record.
Marlon Mack they're gonna be able to run. They're gonna be able. It's the same. It's the same thing. They're gonna be able to move the ball. They're gonna get into the because they've run a high percentage in the 5 with the running backs, and they're gonna be able to what? Okay, what do the Colts and the Patriots do similar? So to answer your question for both these,
They have a balanced offense.
yeah, and they also know how to move the ball down the field, but
Yes.
also with dinking and dumping and shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just kill them by 1,000 cuts, and then when they get in close, high percentage of the time they run in and run running back.
All right. If you that's that, I'm gonna disagree with that one. And you put Sam Darnold above them too, which that's a better matchup. But who's Sam Darnold playing again? Remind me. Where's that? Jacksonville.
What the fuck? Where how low do I have TB12?
16.
17?
16,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, 16. Oh yeah.
But you put Darnold
Yeah.
12.
Shootout.
All right.
It's
Against
fantasy
Jacksonville.
talk.
Against Jacksonville.
This is fantasy.
Jacksonville's not bad.
Jacksonville's
They
defense
just
is
had 2
aight.
defensive touchdowns. It was
It's aight
Cincinnati.
right now.
It's all right.
It's just like Boye. They got good
It's not
pass
bad.
rush.
I'd say it's
I'm
good.
saying-
I wouldn't say it's all right. I'd say it's better than okay. They're good. So I'm going to disagree on Tannehill. All right.
Fantasy- you're not scared
let's
of
bet a
fantasy.
stack. Let's
Better
bet a
question.
stack. Let's bet a stack.
Better
Your 2
question.
quarterbacks, and I get.
You have cash on you?
Oh yeah, you know I do. No, I don't know how much exactly, but you take
You
coins.
gotta pay bills.
I might have to hit Coinstar first.
You're
before we
trying to
get-
bet me with chalk Tom Brady. That's the stupid.
I
Fuck
want
that.
No, you put the guys up there. I didn't
Yeah.
make this list.
Yeah, because then in
You
hindsight,
get
I'd rather be
Tannehill
right.
and Darnold. I
rather
get
be
Brissett
right.
and Brady. Let's bet. What? Just equal? What? I'll spot you 10 points.
Nah,
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. All right.
3-1.
No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I was giving you points. All
Yeah, and the points.
right.
See-
all right. I got you thinking though. That's all. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I got you thinking.
No, see, but this is what this is supposed to be. You know what? It's not so much the great debate. We're gonna turn this one to the straight flex. No, for real. Yeah, that's real time. I like that. This is a good episode. Cause this one's good. We talk about shit we really having to do.
Yep.
I'm gonna rank motherfuckers how I rank. It's almost like
That's
rank.
fine. I
Yeah,
just
but
wanna
yeah,
hold,
'cause
I'm
if
Mike
you-
Tomlin. I'm here to hold you accountable. That's my job. You know that. But that's it, bro.
Hold
We're
on.
done here. We're done.
If someone has Tom Brady, you know when I do rankings, it's not like, oh, you have a choice. How about this?
Yeah, if you have
My
if you
rankings
have
too.
Brady,
If you're
you
playing
can have Tannehill.
DraftKings, that's how I would have them. All right, who would I play over who? Because then I would try to find those guys like that because I feel like they'll have big games. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you've been right before.
You know what?
You've
You know
been
what?
right before.
You know when you look at
But
when you look at rankings, and at the end of the day, they're all going to be within like 2 or 3 points of each other. You know what I mean? Brady's going to have his 20 something. You know what I mean? His 24, 25 points.
But I don't know if Tannehill and Darnold.
Yo, yeah.
You're the believer.
Oh yeah. You know you
All
can
right.
pass on Tennessee right now. It's crazy.
I believe you.
It's gonna. That one has sneaky shootout potential too. Like I kind of like the over in that game. That's that's a little. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, you know what? Shout out to the wise man. You know what I'm saying? If and Calvin are done. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come and fill in for the goo.
There you go.
The goo's he's gonna go on. In Area 51, they gotta send him on
on a mission.
on some missions. You know what I'm
On a
saying?
mission.
Allegedly, we can't say
You can't say
anymore.
anymore. You've said too much already.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Way too much. Just say
Bud
less.
Light, give me money.
Yep.
Also, shout out to our official sponsor, Milk and Honey. You know what I'm saying? Follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo.
You can
at
catch me on the top of the
408.
standings. You know what I mean? If you look for me, just look up. That's where I'll be.
Bah.
You know what I'm saying? Just look up. Yeah. Corny motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Cashing out real dollars at the end of the year. That's all. That's how we do it. I'm cocky as fuck this week. Let them know.
Then he goes on another rant.
I gotta
He
go on.
tries to apologize for the recent one.
No one's listening anymore.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe.
I'm going to save them all.
Maybe. If they are, then they get this little treat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen a little longer. You can get these nuts too. I'm sorry.
See,
That's
when they corny.
It is.
That
It
one
is.
was corny.
It was.
But I like it though.
It was. You know what I'm saying? There's no denying it. It is what it is.
I should just let you keep going.
I'm not preparing for it. You know what I'm saying? It comes out. It's stupid.
Okay, how do you? Okay, real quick.
It's
This is a little after hour shit.
Stupid after hours.
Okay, hold on. So how do you? So
Don't try
in
to
the
keep
East
it-
Side League. No, in the East Side League.
Yep.
Out of your 1 to 10, you
Right.
think you got this?
No, not at all.
No, I asked you, 1 or 10. Not at all. That's playing in chalk.
I'll be in.
I mean, not chalk.
You're
That's
gonna
playing
have
it
to take
safe.
me out to get there, but I don't know if I'm gonna win. Still like 6 weeks away. I feel good.
No, I'm
about
just saying, because I know you're looking down the line.
No. Here, let's. I will never ever guarantee I'm gonna win a league in like week like 8, unless
No,
it's the GKL in 2019.
That's not the question.
Unless it's the GKL in 2019.
You're curving.
No, I'm as confidence level.
And
5 out of 10 is my confidence level.
you ain't winning that. I don't think you win in the GKL.
No, this year I'm weak. No, I said last year my confidence level was 10 because I had a crazy team. You know, the squad was ridiculous. It's not as good.
Okay,
as
so you're not answering the question in the Eastside League.
I told you 5.
5?
I'm not as confident because
You're just trying to reverse jinx
weird
it.
shit happens every year.
You're just trying to. You can't even be
Weird
honest. You're trying to reverse
shit
jinx it.
happens. No, I'm a realist. I'm a fantasy realist. I know what it is.
He's the guy.
I've had juggernauts going into week 13 and guys blow out knees. You know what I mean? During my first round buys. You know what I'm saying? So it's happened before. It's happened before. Are you still
And I think that's spent.